Hey there, colleague. How are you doing? Today, I want to just look at some inspirational teacher images and see what I think about them. So let's just dive into it. Inspirational teacher quotes. That's what I meant. So yeah, we're gonna go to images and just click on the first few of these. Teaching is not a job; it's a lifestyle. Permeates your whole life. Attributed here to Joe Biden. What do I think about that? I think that there is truth to it. I think that to me, teaching is almost like a spiritual discipline, or this constellation of spiritual disciplines that certainly informs how I live my entire life. However, if I think that there can be really unhealthy manifestations of what Dr. Biden is describing for folks who really fall prey to workaholism and being so overpressured in teaching that they end up burning out and leaving the profession. Teachers can change lives with just the right mix of chalk and challenges. Well, first of all, excellent alliteration. I love it. Nothing makes a good quote like alliteration. To me, the root claim in this quote is that teachers can change lives using very small amounts of effort. And I believe that that's absolutely true. I think that there are ways to efficiently do the work of teaching by focusing on the work that matters most. Wrote a whole book about that. And I think that, yeah, when you do that, you inevitably do change the trajectory of a life. And even a 0.001% trajectory change in a life, when it's multiplied over the course of an entire lifetime, is a big, significant change. So, yeah, fully agree with Joyce Meyer here. Okay, this one's from Phil Collins. In learning, you will teach, and in teaching, you will learn. Yeah, that's probably true that you can't be an optimal teacher if you're not learning as you're going. And it's probably true that if your students are never doing any type of teaching, meaning even teaching themselves, they're probably not going to optimally learn. Bob Talbert here, teaching kids to count is fine, but teaching them what counts is best. Yeah, I differ with Bob here. I think that if you're not doing the core academic purpose of your job, if you're not a science teacher who's all in on teaching science, a math teacher all in on teaching math, a physical education teacher all in on teaching physical education, then I think that you're missing your part of the relay race of a student's life. I often tell teachers that world history is not like something that you must know, or the things that we learn and do in freshman English are not like absolutely critical to a flourishing life. However, if I were to mail it in and instead decide that I'm going to turn my class into a "this is how life works" class, now I'm forsaking my sacred duty, which is I'm the only freshman English teacher that my students are going to get. I'm the only freshman world history teacher that my students are going to get. Therefore, I need to be the best version of that person for my students that I can be without driving myself nuts and burning myself out. I think that it's very popular for people to minimize the academic purpose of school, the purpose of growing students in mastery toward a discipline or an art. And we don't want to do that because that's our lane in the relay race. That's our role. Okay, I Googled inspirational teacher quotes, looked at 5 of them, and gave them a very dry treatment. If you like this video, click like, and I guess that will tell me to make more like it. It's kind of fun to, judge meme stuff for teachers, but I hope I'm not doing it in a mean-spirited or, negative way. Just trying to help us think. Have a great rest of your day, colleague.